Hi guys, it's Wednesday, April 29th, 2020, and I came across this information today, and I thought it was pretty interesting, so let's take a look at this article, and let's ask some questions about it, shall we? New York City emergency doctor dies by suicide, underscoring a secondary danger of the pandemic. So this was posted yesterday, clearly. This is on Washington Post. This Laura, I think that's her name. Lorna Breen. Okay. This right here is what gets me, okay? I don't know how many of you live in a big city, but you typically do not see these individuals in the actual ER, right? When you go to the emergency room, you see doctors and you see nurses and you see CNAs and, surgeons and all of that kind of stuff. So this article is saying that she had seen people dying before they could be removed from the ambulances, no history of mental illness, but seemed detached. Okay. So, first of all, when you work in a large city like that, how many hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people live in New York City, right? So when you are in a giant city like that, you're going to see dead people all the time on a daily basis, right? Because it's a city and there's lots of people and things happen, accidents happen, it's a thing. So you can't sit there and tell me that she hasn't seen dead people, that she can't save coming out of the ambulance. Not to mention, let's go back to the point of she's the director for the emergency department. The director. I.e., she's the one who says, you go here and do this, you go there and do that, and this is how my emergency department's going to run. That's what they do, right? They're not actually in the position of pulling people out of ambulances or treating patients. They are in charge of the people who do that. That's their job. And that's a major point I wanted to make. So what's the point in all of this, right? Okay, so first thing that popped into my head is, did she know something? Did she see something? Did she talk to somebody she wasn't supposed to? Was she about to discuss things that they don't want her to discuss, and she was taken care of? We've seen that time and time again. We've seen proof of that being, a thing that happens. So that was the first thing that popped into my head. The second thing that popped into my head was, okay, so if she didn't see anything, if she didn't talk to people, if she didn't know all of this is another scare tactic, right? Because everything's kind of dying down with this entire pandemic from the lamestream media. They can only push so much before people are looking at other alternative media sources and going, this doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? So is it one, or is it two, or is it a combination of both of them? These are questions we need to be asking. And if it's the latter, so if it's the idea of they're using this as a way to push more fear and say, okay, on top of the fact that we have this giant pandemic that's killing all of these people, now we're going to have all of these doctors that are going to have PTSD or are going to commit suicide or whatever. So they're adding another level on it, right? Spreading more fear, because fear is how you control mass amounts of people, right? get everybody scared, and you can do whatever you want. Except for the fact that it's not working. There are doctors coming out and they are saying, these are the actual facts. This is not correct, what's being pushed through the media. And they're being censored, they're being shut down, they're losing their jobs because they don't want anybody to push back and they don't want anybody to go against the narrative that they've set in place, that this is a big deal and this is actually happening and all of these people are dying and isn't this so crazy, and everybody just stay in their house, right? So I want to keep an eye on this. I'm gonna do some research into this girl, see what her history looks like. People in positions such as that, there's a lot of information about them all over the internet. So I'm gonna take a look at that, and maybe I'll do another video in a couple of days after I figure out what I found. So just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention. Be expecting to see more of this if they're going with the latter. Even if they're not going with the latter, be expecting to see more of this. Because even if it is the case of they got rid of her because she knew too much or saw something or talked to certain people or was going to out something or whatever the case may be, there could be a million different scenarios for that. There will be others that will meet the same fate as she did if that is the case. So just some food for thought and things to keep an eye on. That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope everybody has a good day. Always remember, everything happens for a reason. Make the best of your day. That's it. Bye.